Hello, Rene Ahmad here, RE/MAX Realty Specialist. Thanks for tuning into our video this week. Another exciting week in real estate. You can click on the link below to find out values of your home today, free of charge, and also the other link where you can click to see the values of properties in your area, and you can search properties through our website. Today's video is actually about an expired listing that hired us to sell, and we successfully sold the property. So this testimonial is from Mickey and Larry, who had been on the market with another realtor for a total of almost 6 months. They never received a single offer. They had a handful of showings and were absolutely puzzled and frustrated of why they weren't selling and not receiving any offers at all. So after their contract expired, to make it even more frustrating, they had their phone ringing off the hook from salespeople calling them, people knocking at their door, and they really didn't know what to do. So they hired us to sell the house. We successfully sold it. We brought them a total of 7 offers on the property until we got the price and the terms they were happy with. They're now sold, firm, and they are moved, in the process of moving to Wasaga Beach, and very excited. And on top of it, Mickey used to be a realtor with RE/MAX for almost 20 years. So it's amazing to have a past client who's a fellow realtor to show you that there's standards out there that some people have that we were happy to live up to. So please do take a look at the video. It's one of our dear clients and a testimonial of our service. For if you know anyone who's struggled on the market and has not been able to sell, we would love to help them out. Take a look at the clip. Thanks. Hi everyone, it's Rene Ahmad, RE/MAX Realty Specialist. I'm here with my great clients Mickey and Larry. We just sold their house, and we're just going to ask them how their experience was. One of the things that makes this transaction very special to me is the fact that Mickey used to be a realtor. Isn't that right? With RE/MAX, which is right. And Mickey, tell the viewers out there, anyone who sees this video, it's challenging for consumers today to find select a realtor, and some of them are afraid of the process. Talk to them maybe a little bit about how it was for you, what your experience was like.
Well, understanding the process, we didn't have that general frustration that a regular seller would have. In that, what's happening? Are you working on our file? Are you doing our stuff? Are you looking after us? Knowing the process through the office and how much work goes on behind the scenes.
Yes.
I was able to make a decision to step back and appreciate that my representative was a professional.
Thank you.
We loved him.
Thank you.
We're absolutely satisfied with him.
Thank you,
and it's
Mickey.
been a horrendous run to a happy conclusion.
Yes. Tell them a little bit more about that. So the house, I wasn't the first realtor, but we came in the second time, and you had experienced a better experience the second go-around, which is great.
Well, with our first realtor, he disappeared on us.
Oh, goodness.
And after 150 days, actually, I think we pulled the house off the market before then and took a rest.
Right.
And in February,
right,
we picked up with the new realtor.
Thank you. And I remember you told me you were bombarded with the phone calls of the realtors when the expires happened. So we went through a pretty strict interview process, and you made the right decision.
Your father happened to be along
when
we made the decision.
That's right. Tell him about that.
I was still at the point of talking with Larry about what realtor we would select.
Yes.
And I was walking through the upstairs with him, and he's very quiet, and he was just kind of old world charm.
Yeah.
And I knew intuitively that I was going to go with you.
Wow. Thank you. That is great feedback. So for those of you, my father works with me on our team. She's referring to Sonny. He's got about 30 years experience in the business, and when you're at that stage of it's a different selling approach that works very effectively. And so any pluses we can summarize then, Mickey, for anyone who's deciding on using us as a realtor?
Well, a plus was that the communication was excellent. And that's very important to get back to the person that's selling, because they're a little frantic if it takes more than half an hour.
Right.
And,
Sometimes it does take more than half an hour.
I didn't really have that sense of frustration because I know the process.
Oh, good.
But let your realtor do his job or her job.
Sure.
And be sure they do their job.
Yes.
Or get one that will.
Get one that will do their job. That makes sense. Good old-fashioned hard
All
work.
in all, we were very lucky.
Thank you.
And it was good personality all around.
Thank you.
That there is just a good sense of when we move forward and when we wait.
And you brought up a great point too, Mickey, was keeping in touch with you. Something we don't think, because we have a weekly business call, don't we?
We have a weekly business call. If there's activity going, we're not sitting at home wondering what you're doing.
No.
You've given feedback all the way.
Great.
That's really terrific.
Yeah, that's
because
what
I
we
haven't
look
had
forward
that.
to. No.
And I haven't seen realtors do that. A lot of realtors just fail to do the communication thing. And you need to be sensitive to each other because it's a slog on both sides.
Oh, it has.
Very hard on the owner, and it can be very tough on the realtor.
Wow, so this is such a happy news story.
Oh, we're thrilled.
Thank you.
We're so happy.
You know, communication, going from an expired listing to a sold listing and moving to Wasaga Beach. Exciting. Well, thank you guys so much. It's a great testimonial, Larry and Mickey. It really helps us and helps the people out there selecting a great realtor. Looking forward to helping you all in the future. Take care.